run around like a crazy person all day long, picking up the house and doing laundry and cooking meals and shuttling kids and maybe even working a side gig to bring home the bacon, and no one even notices, let alone thanks you for everything that you're doing at home? Well, ladies, it's time to flip the script on feeling like my family doesn't appreciate me and value all that I do. I'm Sharon Rowley from Mom of Six, and welcome to Flip the Script, where I challenge you, my fellow busy mom, to take that script that runs through your head all day long that says, why am I doing all this? No one even notices or cares. Today we're going to turn that script around and give you a new way to think about it. Are you ready? Here goes. Consider this. Part of the way we feel comes from the fact that so much of what we do is, quite frankly, only temporary. We cook, they eat it all up. We clean up the kitchen, and an hour later someone decides to make themselves a snack in the microwave and it looks like a science experiment has gone wrong. We do laundry, but the next morning there's another huge pile of dirty clothes. We go shopping and we run errands, but the next week we just have to do it all over again. We carry the burden of the mental load of remembering who needs to be where, at what time, and what equipment do they need to have, and was it my week to bring snack, and what's the route of the entire carpool? And it's all up here in our head. No one sees that. You clean the house, and really? Have you ever heard the one about cleaning a house full of kids is a lot like brushing your teeth with a mouthful of Oreos? We all get it. I'm giving you the cold, hard truth here. When you work this hard at something that is literally going to be undone in a matter of hours, people are not going to notice. They're just not. Let alone thank you for it. So here's the thing. You need to accept the fact that it's really hard for people to notice and appreciate all of these temporary things that we do. Oh, I'm not saying they shouldn't notice, and we'll talk about that in a second, but we have to accept the fact that it is hard for them to notice it, because also we continue to provide what they expect to see. Think about it. We too expect things to happen all of the time too, right? You drive the kids to school, you expect the streets to be clear, you expect the mail to end up in your mailbox every day, you expect that brown truck to pull up and deliver your Amazon packages that you ordered 2 days ago, right? We all have expectations. We only notice it when it doesn't happen. So why do we feel so devalued when people behave the same way that we do about things that we expect? So here's what I think it boils down to. Because we are looking for appreciation and validation from others, namely our spouses, our partners, and our kids, we can't control them. The only people that we can control is ourselves. So we need to become our biggest cheerleader. It's time for you to notice everything that you do and for you to appreciate you. So how do you do that? Well, when you're in the middle of a big tackle, like let's say cleaning up the big mess in the kitchen, you know what the goal is, to get it cleaned up. Now you need to give yourself a reward. So maybe when it's all done, you're going to reward yourself by going out on the porch with a book for 1 hour of peace and quiet and a cup of tea. Another idea to help you appreciate you is to declare your own Mother's Day. Now, I'm not exactly suggesting that you declare a strike, but I am saying you're entitled to a day off or 2 days off or even a week off where you don't have to be responsible for taking care of anyone or anything. Now, this will do two things. One, it'll give you a much deserved break, but two, it'll also show everyone else how things are changed when it doesn't look as they expected. Another great way to appreciate you is to make a lunch date or a coffee date with another mom and tell her how you're feeling. She will totally get it and you will feel validated. You really need to be the one to boost yourself up, to decide to feel good about all that you've done and to thank yourself for it. So to recap, to flip the script on that feeling like my family doesn't appreciate me or even value what I do, Number one, you want to accept the fact that it is hard for them to notice a temporary situation. And number two, you need to be your own cheerleader. Tie chores to rewards that you set and get to enjoy. Have coffee or lunch with a mom friend and let it all out. And once in a while, declare some time off for you. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss our next episode of Flip the Script, where I'll be tackling the script of I can never stick to meal planning. I'll see you then.